Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to the lecture number 26 of the physics grade 9 chapter number 2 written work explanation. In our previous lecture we done the question up to question number 17 and the types of the acceleration. We discussed the two types of the acceleration, average acceleration and the instantaneous acceleration. Now we will discuss the types of the remaining types of the acceleration, that is uniform acceleration, and we are in the answer of that question. So highlight the important words if coming towards the answer, that is uniform acceleration. If there are equal changes in equal velocity of a body in equal interval of the time, the acceleration is called uniform acceleration. Our body is said to be uniform acceleration if its average and instantaneous acceleration become equal. Average and instantaneous acceleration becomes equal. Variable acceleration, if there are unequal changes in velocity of a body in equal interval of the time is called the acceleration is called the variable acceleration. Now coming towards the question number 18. First of all, prepare your page for the question number 18. Write down the heading of the question number 18. Prepare page like this: serial number, physics, classwork, and today's 25th of April 2020. Give the main heading of the question. Question number 18. The question is, what is motion? Describe that motion is relative. Describe that motion is relative. How to observer in relative motion can have conflicting views about same object. After that, give the heading of mind map. Underline it properly with the help of the pencil. Main point is motion. Motion is change in position with respect to observer. And next one is relative motion. Now what is relative motion? Relative motion is complete description with reference. This is the mind map for question number 18. Now coming towards the important words of the question number 18. After mind map, give the heading in capital letter. Answer: motion. It is defined as when a body changes its position with respect to some observer with the passage of time. It is said to be in the motion. A teacher is teaching in the classroom. The students are seated in the classroom. The teacher takes rounds in the classroom, so the position of the teacher is changes with the respect to the student observer in the class, so the teacher is in the state of the motion. Relative terms: the terms which need references for complete description are known as relative terms. A position needs reference, therefore rest and motion also need reference for its complete description. Sarah lives in train and her cousin John sees her off. As train moves, Sarah see John moving to the right. Here Sarah is observer while John is moving. Also John sees Sarah moving to the left with the same speed. Here John is observer while Sarah is the body. Two observers having conflicting views about one body. Consider two persons A and B traveling in the bus. Third person C is standing outside person B as observer. Person B is chosen as observer. The person A is in the state of the rest with person B because the position of the person B does not change with the position of the person A does not change with the person B. Person C as an observer. Person C is chosen as an observer. Then person A is in the state of the motion with person C because the position of the person A changes with the person C. Now coming towards the question number 19, discuss different types of the speed. Different types of the speed is, first of all, draw proper mind map for it. Write down the heading of the question. Question number 19. Question number 19. Underline it properly. Question is discuss different types of speed. Underline it properly. After it, give the heading of the mind map. Underline it properly with the help of the pencil. Main heading is types of speed. Uniform speed, variable speed, instantaneous speed, and last one is average speed. Now coming towards the answer, after it, write down the heading of the answer and give the main heading. Types of the speed. Speed of the body can be categorized into the different types: uniform speed, variable speed, instantaneous speed, and average speed. Explanation. Uniform speed: when a body covers equal distance in equal interval of the time, the speed is said to be uniform. Example are: Earth revolves around the sun in the circular orbit. In each turn, Earth covers a distance equal to the circumference of the circular path 2 pi r in approximately 365 days. So Earth covers distance in equal time. That is why speed is uniform. Variable speed: when a body does not cover equal distance in equal interval of the time, the speed is said to be variable speed. For example, consider a person is traveling on a busy road. Sometimes its car moves slowly due to traffic and sometimes get fast when the road is open. Here the car covers unequal distance in equal time, so its speed is variable speed. Instantaneous speed: the speed of a body at a particular instant of the time is known as instantaneous speed. The distance covered by a body in very short time interval. Mathematically, instantaneous speed is equal to distance covered divided by the small time interval. V instantaneous is equal to limit del t approaches to 0 del s divided by del t, where V instantaneous is the instantaneous speed, del s is the distance covered in the small time interval, del t is the smallest time interval approaches to 0 but not 0. The limit del t approaching to 0 indicates that we are observing the change in the distance in a time as possibly close to 0. Example, consider a person is riding on a motorbike. On the way, he suddenly glances at the speed meter of the bike for the fraction of seconds. Let the speed of that particular instance is 50 km per hour. So this speed at the particular time is called instantaneous speed. Average speed is the net distance covered by total distance covered by a body in total time is called the average speed. Denotation is the average V. Mathematically, average speed is equal to the total distance divided by the total time. Average V is equal to S by T. The unit of the average speed is also meter per second. Example is, for example, the total distance to Islamabad is 155 km through motorway. We take the total time of the 3.5 hour to reach Islamabad. Our average speed can be calculated by using the above equation. Average V is equal to 155 km divided by 3.5 hour. So average V is equal to 44.3 km per hour. So our speed is 44.3 km per hour. However, we know that at times we traveled faster than this and on other occasions we were slow. Even we take restaurant in our way for about half an hour. So we are sometimes not interested in average speed, but the speed at any particular instant of the time, which is called the instantaneous speed. After we have finished the long question. After this, we must start the conceptual question. Give proper heading of the conceptual question on the page. First of all, prepare your page, then give the heading of the conceptual question and write down the first question. Is it possible that displacement is 0 but not the distance? Under what condition displacement will be equal to the distance? Give the question number 1, then give the answer. Yes, it is possible that the magnitude of the displacement is 0 but not the distance when the body moves in the closed path. Consider circular or rectangular, etc. Figure is, this is the figure. Figure must be drawn with the help of the pencil. Let us consider a circular path. A body started motion from point A and completed one revolution and stopped at point A. Here the distance covered by a body is equal to the circumference of the circle, while the displacement between starting point and the ending point is 0. The magnitude of the displacement will be equal to the distance when the body moves from one point to another point along a straight line. Figure distance is equal to displacement. In this figure, the body moves from point O to A, which is distance, but we also say that the body covers the displacement of 6 cm from O to A. Question number 2, conceptual question. Give heading. Question number 2. Question 2. After write down the question, does the speed meter measures the car speed or velocity? Give the heading. Answer. The speed meter of the car shows the speed of the car. It does not show the velocity of a car. Reason, a speed is a scalar quantity while velocity is a vector quantity. For description of a vector, here velocity need direction along with magnitude. The speed meter of the car just gives the magnitude of the velocity such that speed, it does not shows the direction of the motion of the velocity. Give the heading of the conclusion. A speed meter gives the magnitude and not direction, so it shows the speed only. Next, give the heading of the question number 3 in capital letter. Question number 3. Write down the question. Is it possible for an object to be accelerating at rest and at the same time? Explain the example. Give the heading of the answer. Yes, it is possible for an object accelerating at and at rest at the same time. To explain this, we have the following example. Consider the motion of a body which is thrown vertically upward with initial speed, but when the body reaches the highest point, it comes in the state of the rest. In this situation, the body is at rest and the highest point, but still it has an acceleration called the acceleration due to gravity, which is constant near the surface of the earth. It is denoted by g, and its value is round about 10 meter per second or near the surface of the near the surface of the earth. Next question is question number 4. Give the heading of the question. Question number 4. Write down the question. Can an object have zero acceleration and non-zero velocity at the same time? Give example. After the question, give the heading in capital letter answer. Underline it properly. Yes, an object have zero acceleration and non-zero velocity at the same time. For example, when object is moving with uniform velocity in a straight line, then the object will have zero acceleration. Uniform velocity means the velocity of constant magnitude and unchanging direction. Kindly write down these underlined words with the help of the black marker. When there is no change in velocity, then del v is equal to 0. From definition of the acceleration, a is equal to del v divided by del t. When v is 0, then a is equal to 0 del t, so a is also 0. In this case, acceleration is 0. Next is the question number 5. Question is, a person standing on the roof of a building throws a rubber ball down with the velocity of 8.0 meter per second. What is the acceleration, magnitude and direction of the ball? After the heading question, give the heading of the answer properly. Underline it. When the person throws a rubber ball down with a velocity of the 8 meter per second, then the rubber ball will fall with acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity. Its magnitude near or on the surface of the earth is 10 meter per second square, and its direction is towards the center of the earth. Towards the center of earth. Next, here's the question of the heading. Question number 6. Describe a situation in which the speed of an object is constant while the velocity is not. After that, give the heading of the answer. When an object is moving in the circular path, then in this situation the speed of the object is constant, uniform circular motion, but the velocity is changing. Due to change in the direction of the velocity, therefore produce an acceleration which is always directed towards the center of the circular path, that is known as centripetal acceleration. We done up to the conceptual question number 6. In our next lecture, inshallah, we will do the remaining conceptual questions. Thank you so much.